Oh, Genesis, the turn of based on Genesis really started because you got Epstein's statue to raise money.
Harold Davis suggested it as a possibility, and didn't do anything more about it. And I asked Riley if he would write to Bottom and borrow it, because I'd seen in the paper that 14,000 people had been to look at it for nothing at Manchester, and I reckoned that 1,000 would pay sixpence if we could get it here for the debt on the building. And Riley said, I don't think he'll make £10 profit out of it, but I'll write if you like. So he wrote to Bossom and he said OK. So I took my gang of men over to Manchester and brought the thing here. And then Billy McCon went up in the air. Oh, he left the room to Alexander Rose down. You know, the usual stuff. I said, anyway, you can find another room with the Alexander Rose. It's coming here, and that's the only room in the place you can put it in, so that's where it's going. But, well, of course, when it was a success, then he stopped and counted the people coming in. There was a long queue of them in the courtyard, all playing that tennis like anything.
I remember seeing Genesis, yeah.
One old lady went in and looked at it, and she came out and she said, well, it's quite easy to see Adam had no choice.
Quite very good.
Yeah. Wasn't there a bit of an outrage planned on it?
Oh yes, that was Sid Merrill's and his pals. Chief, what was his name now? That fellow, Dudley something, and a fellow named Mabel Rowlandson. Did you know Mabel Rowlandson?
No. You're talking about Merrill's pals?
Yes.
There was a fellow called Broderick or Brothwick or something like that. The other one was that young man who was killed in the war.
Oh, Burkitt.
Cyril Burkitt.
But what these fellows said, though, they said, oh, you fellows don't know how to advertise a thing. So you'd get double the people if you advertise it properly. So what you need is someone to commit an outrage on it. That'll bring them in. And Sid at that time had a room overhead here in the quay. So they plotted that Sid would come in at about 11 o'clock on the Saturday night. They'd go through the dining room, open the window into the back courtyard, and get in through the back window and entirely cover Genesis with bottle labels. And they collected all the bottle labels from the beer bottlers and everyone else they could, hundreds of them. Well, Sid got inside and in the door here, and the rest of the conspirators were out in the front courtyard, and they made a row. They'd all had a few drinks, you see, and they disturbed Mr. Gladstone. Meanwhile, Sid was listening to what was going on. Old Gladstone came down and wanted to know what was up, and they didn't know who he was, and they were cheeky to him, so he promptly blew a police whistle. So they had to decamp, so they never got the labels on Genesis at all. But they'd got some fellow tape too to come and photograph it on the Monday morning. It would have been a good thing, but just as well they didn't succeed then.
That's one of the few Merrill's escapades I never heard of.
Said he was a perfect clown.